So welcome to Vanderfultravels. Today we are at Brick Street Farm in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I think you're wondering, wait a minute, that looks like a concrete wall, and where's the fences, and where's the cattle, and where's the field? Well, today we're at Brick Street Farms, and we're about to show you something really cool. Welcome to Brick Street Farms. They grow inside these shipping containers. We're about to give you a tour inside of what they do and how they grow their product. So just peek inside here. You're about to see something amazing.
Doesn't get any more urban than this. So this one is set up just a bit differently than our other vertical farms. In here we are horizontal. Everything is on a slight bias, so you'll notice all the channels kind of angle down towards the reservoir. It enables us to recapture all the water, so nothing goes to waste. It all kind of goes on a big closed loop system. The benefit of that is really manyfold. Not only are we having a lot of water runoff, but we're able to control the environment, the light cycle, the nutrients that are in that water, and then by recapturing it, we're basically using the same amount of water that you'd use in a normal household of showering twice a day, maybe running a dishwasher. But we're able to grow about 2 acres worth of crops here in about 500 square feet. So a studio apartment, and we have about 2 acres worth of lettuce and leafy greens. Down here we have some of our romaine, really juvenile stage butterhead. We also grow some gem heads in here, some green varieties and dragoons. But it's just, it's amazing what you can do when you control the light, the nutrient, and the water cycle, all how much you can really optimize the growing cycle of the plant.
I think that's pretty interesting, and it needs to be repeated. But in this area, we're growing 2 acres worth of food.
Yeah, we have about between 28 and 4,000 actual plant sites in this farm alone.
Wow.
So if you can just imagine, if you spread that all out in a field, how much acreage that would cover.
So this is true urban farming.
Doesn't get any more urban than this. We're right in the heart of downtown St. Pete.
And that's really awesome.
It's really amazing.
And when will this be harvested?
So this is about 2 weeks out from full maturity. We like to get it just up to the light, so we don't want to get any tip burn on them. But it's great because we have a few different light setups in this farm alone. So a bit higher spectrum or higher par level on some of the lights in the back. You get a bit of a thicker, more dense romaine. Down here we're just going for quantity. A lot of heads, a lot of great romaine that's salmonella free. That last outbreak we had here in the US really let us get our footing on the map.
Because when that happened, the field-grown things had to all be thrown away, and you weren't even touched by that.
No, not at all. We don't use any soil, so no contaminants, no herbicides, no pesticides, just water and nutrients mixed in that water that's going right through the channels, right over the roots. So everything that they would naturally suck up out of a nutrient-rich soil, it's just mixed in with the water. Think of it like a tea.
It's very cool.
Yeah,
It's very cool. Well, thank you for showing us that, Zach.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Tell us what you have here.
So this is red vein sorrel. It's a microgreen variety that has a little bit of a limey taste to it. It's got a beautiful red vein down the center, and chefs love it for its taste. It's picturesque, and they also like it as a little garnish on their dishes, just to add a little bit of extra flair. We usually harvest it in an 8-ounce container. It's a little bit more expensive of a seed, and it takes about a month to harvest, from seed to harvest. Yeah, so it takes about a month to grow to this size. So that's its full maturity.
And what are some of the other varieties that you have here?
So starting at the top, we've got pea shoot tendrils. And
just baby quiches, right?
these have been growing for about a week now, so they're about at their full size. They're reaching towards the light, about to touch it, so we'll probably harvest those within the next couple days. The next shelf we've got micro basil, we've got opal basil and lemon basil mixed together there.
Cool.
We will deliver some of these trays living to chefs if that's their preference, and then some chefs prefer them pre-cut, so we can do that as well. That's a garnet red amaranth, beautiful, vibrant color. We also have down here, this is micro cilantro. So we're waiting for these to reach their full maturity, probably another 4 to 5 days before it shows its true leaf. So you'll see a little cilantro leaf pop out from the top of these.
And how does the flavor differ from full grown?
Tastes exactly like the full grown.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to use less or more? Or?
No, it's actually more, it's preferred because you don't have to pluck the leaves off of the stem, so you're just getting the tender, the most tender, flavorful part of the cilantro this way. Microgreens are essentially the first leaf of the full-grown plant. So these are called cotyledons. They're first leaf, and then later on, if you let them grow long enough, they'll reach the true leaf phase, which is when you'll see for the cilantro, you'll see a little cilantro leaf pop out. Or for the basil, you'll see a second basil leaf pop out, and it'll look more like a true basil leaf that you're used to seeing.
What else are we growing in here?
So in here, we've got some radish sprouts. This is chervil and carrot microgreens down here. And then if we look back here in the towers, this farm we grow only lettuce. So we've got some petite romaine varieties in here. This is our red romaine variety. It's our most popular head for the chefs because of its beautiful color. It's got a delicate taste, very earthy green.
And how does that get harvested?
So I can show you right here. We'll lay this down in this table here. This is our harvesting table. And then I'll grab a pair of clippers, and these are transplanted from these plugs down here. So if you look below, this is how they start out, in these little plugs, and then we transplant them one by one into each tower. You can kind of see the younger babies here. And so these were transplanted on the 17th, so they're about a week old now. And then these are closer to a month old. We would usually give these another week to let them become more full, get a little bit more weight out of them. But I'll show you how we would harvest these. So you just pop one at a time out of the tower. This is that plug that they started like. These are healthy white roots, silky white roots. That's what we want to see. And then you just clip the head off of the plug.
That's beautiful.
And there you go. So this is clean, ready to go. You don't have to wash our greens.
That's beautiful.
Because we don't use any chemicals or pesticides, and that's one of the benefits of farming indoors. You don't have to worry about bugs.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Hi, how are you?
hi, I didn't see you there. No.
What's your name?
My name's Alex. I work here at Brick Street Farms. I've been working here for like 6 months. And right now I'm just doing some seeding, which is just one aspect of the many different things that we do here at the farm. And right now I'm seeding some fusion romaine seeds. And that's just like your everyday common romaine. And yeah.
So how do you do that?
Basically, it's called peat moss. And it's just this inert medium, sponge-like material for the roots to grow. And this is how we propagate the seeds. And then after about a week, when they get like yay high, we take it from here and then we put it in the actual systems. And then from there, they take like another like 3 weeks, depending on like what variety of lettuce or what we're growing. And you know, they'll be ready to harvest in like a month. So
Wow, very
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So here we are inside Brick Street Farms retail shop, and Megan, tell us what else you have here inside.
So this is our market, and in here we have our lettuces that we harvest from our shipping container farms out back. And we are open to the public 4 days a week here, Wednesday through Saturday, where retail customers can come in and pick up some greens, or we even have memberships where you can purchase a 6 or a 12-month CSA membership from us, and you can then save some money on purchasing our greens, as well as access to any specialty varieties that we have going on, any sales that we have. And so we love to feel the support from our local community with our memberships and our retail customers. And then we also have a local pantry here. We love to support local, so we've got small batch handcrafted local items here. And we even have some of our own stuff on the shelf. So this is our honey from Lutz, which is about 45 minutes north of here. So we've got some hives up there. John Morse is our beekeeper. Yeah, and then we also have some balsamic and olive oils that we source
So you can
from
make a
small,
salad and
yeah,
get the dressing and get your honey and all kinds of other fun stuff while you're here. So.
absolutely. Yeah, and another perk that we have for our memberships is our reverse osmosis water filtration system. So they can also bring in their water jugs and fill those up here. So we try to offer everything that we can for our local members and make this as profitable for them as it is for us.
So now that we have purchased our lettuces and microgreens and nasturtiums from Brick Street, we're going to go ahead and create a salad. Today we are using their gourmet blend lettuce, their baby arugula, their green leaf baby head romaine. We're going to use some of their pea shoot microgreens, some edible nasturtiums, and some microgreens. Along with the salad, we're going to have feta cheese, some yellow grape tomatoes, and then our dressing, which is going to consist of olive oil, red wine vinegar, garlic powder, salt, pepper, oregano. We're going to go ahead and mix in avocado, some lemon juice, and some eggs. So let's get started. So first thing we want to do is take our lettuce blend, and the nice thing is this is clean, ready to eat. No herbicides, no pesticides, so we've got a really nice salad. So we're going to put a couple handfuls of this gourmet blend, which is real nice. We'll take a handful of this baby arugula. If you haven't had baby arugula, you got to have this. This is not, it's peppery, but it's not really strong. We'll take some of these red romaine head, and you can see how beautiful this is. This is just harvest, and all we're going to do, we're going to just take these heads and just take the leaves all the way down to the stalk. Now we've got that in there. We're going to go ahead and add some of our pea tendrils, which is just the first stage of the pea shoot starting to grow. Really nice pea flavor, very mild, stems and all, everything's edible here. So we put that in there. To that, we'll add some of these microgreens, and this is just, again, the first stage of the lettuce. Super tender, really nice to add to a salad. We'll go ahead and add those. And then we'll add our yellow grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, whatever you want to call them. Go ahead and add our feta cheese. We'll add our hard-boiled egg, and I'll show you in a minute how we cook our hard-boiled eggs. Here in the van we have this cool device, so I'll go ahead and get that ready here, and just going to go ahead and quarter that just like that. Add that to our salad, and I'm going to add some avocado. Again, I don't suggest cutting that way, but I've been doing this for a while, so I feel pretty confident that I'm not going to cut myself. You quarter it like that, and then it just comes out really nice. And you go ahead and add that to your salad. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and make our dressing. So what we need for our dressing is extra virgin olive oil. We're going to add it into this really cool little mason jar. This is how we do this. Olive oil, red wine vinegar, garlic powder, dried oregano, a little bit more, salt, pepper, and some fresh lime juice. Lemon, excuse me, lemon. Missing one ingredient, which is Dijon mustard. I was forgetting something. Let's get a good squeeze of Dijon mustard in there. Put the top on and give it a shake. After you shake it, it's all ready to go. All you have to do, I like to pour it from the outside and then work my lettuce into the dressing. And I don't want it to be too dressed. Go ahead and give that a toss. Incorporate all the dressing into the salad. Really nice. You got tomatoes, avocado, feta cheese, fresh lettuce. Simple stuff to make in a van. So now that our salad's all done, we're going to go ahead and plate it up. We're going to get a little bit of our egg, a little tomato, a little avocado. Really super nice, super healthy, easy to make in the van. I mean, why not eat something healthy, something you just got from the farm. Get some of our tomatoes in there. And then to dress it up, we're going to put these edible nasturtiums on there. Not only are they pretty, they're edible and they have a nice little peppery flavor to them. So there's our Brick Street Farm salad, fresh and ready to be consumed. We hope you enjoy that. We definitely think that you should definitely come by here. If you're in St. Pete, you need to come by this place. It's open to the public. They are really super friendly people here, and it is definitely a must stop on your journey through Tampa St. Pete. So what I was saying earlier about hard-boiled eggs, this thing is called the Dash. This is amazing. You can hard boil, poach, make an omelet in this one little container, and all you need to do is just prick the bottom of your egg, and it comes with this handy little device here, and you just prick the egg, fill this up with the water, push your eggs into the Dash, push the button, and when the button comes off, the hard-boiled eggs are done and ready to eat. And it's super easy, it's compact, perfect for RVs. Strongly recommend you getting one of them. We'll put a link in the description below for this.